part of institutionalization is people, is building people and installing in people a set of values and education and guidelines that's going to guide them wherever they are.
5 years since participating in the community action model. Some of the community leaders are now working in public health areas.
We had folks who became city council supervisors in San Francisco who would come up with the Tobacco Free Project.
If the agency, the community-based organization, and the community leaders, the people from the community, have acquired the skills and implemented those steps, that's sustainable in so many different ways.
In 2002, no one in Sunnydale Housing Development thought about, well, we should stop smoking and develop a policy for a phased-in smoke-free policy. I can't even feed my family. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna give me any food? But when you talk to people and you ask them what are their biggest concerns, well, I am concerned about my grandchild. I am concerned about my child. So in 2003, I convinced 11 to 12-year-olds to convince their neighbors, and we got the first smoke-free phased-in policy in Sunnydale. And it was only one building, but it was 12 units. With their eyes, it's almost like their eyes open. 11, 12-year-olds, did I convince my neighbor to actually sign this and they're going to actually do it?
What a great example of the community taking hold of its own destiny for health.
So the equity piece is protecting the people who need it the most, and not just in a way that you're coming and saving them, but that we are providing opportunities for people to be empowered and educated and compensated to save themselves, and to see that their role in this is to be a part of this solution as a paid resource person, not a volunteer.
What was meaningful was really to provide them with real world experience and, actually going to the Board of Supervisors and speaking at a hearing, participating in press conferences. Of course, this didn't happen in a vacuum, but over a 2-year process, they would get a lot of skills and infrastructure, resources, training.
And I'm just so grateful to have been a part of the beginning of that process, and to have worked with people like Aliana Kushro and like Millie Law Smith and like Susanna Lavry, and the respect and the dignity that they brought to this process have been something that I have replicated as I've gone out in the world.
It enriched me as a person, working with all these diverse groups and especially the youth. I was so impressed by so many of the youth. I think it was a mutually beneficial kind of relationship.
The way that they patiently work with communities, priority populations, bringing them along, letting us discover things at our own pace so that people could get transferable skills for advocacy, for ownership of their issues. So that's why I'm a forever member of the coalition and have so much love and respect for this process.